Hello everybody and welcome back to another YouTube video. It's been a while, but I'm finally back, and as you can see, I got quite a good haul to show you with a couple of books and with some movies. So I figured let's just get into it, and why not kick it off with the movie, with the books, I should say. And the first one is the Tomb of Dracula Marvel Masterworks. Now, I have the Visionaries and I have the Omnibus, and I want to do a separate video where I compare them and contrast them. But this is obviously the Tomb of Dracula Marvel Masterworks Volume 1. You can see the classic, just black cover there. And you take off the dust jacket. So we see here, this contains issues 1 through 11. So it's written by Mark Wolfman, illustrated by Gene Colan, but it also has Jerry Conway, Archie Goodwin, and Gardner Fox in it. Take a look at the back, and we see the classic covers, as you do with all of the Masterworks. And the spine, you can see that this retails for $75, as all Masterworks do. Has this like marble bookend. Looks pretty nice. You get the creators. Get the first appearance of Blade here. You get a very, very nice table of content. Which obviously Tomb of Dracula #1 came out in April 1972. Get a very, very nice foreword, an introduction by Roy Thomas, and another one by Marv Wolfman, just pretty nice. And then we have we started off, and I love this book. As I said, I have the Visionaries and I have the first omnibus, and unfortunately the other two, volumes 2 and 3, are way out of print, which is very, very unfortunate. But I love this book. I love the artwork, the Gene Colan artwork and the Marv Wolfman writing. This is one of my absolute favorite comic book series, comic book runs of all time. I just can't describe how much I love this book, how much I love this series. And you can see I just pulled off the plastic, so that's why it has this crackling sound to it. Man, the artwork is so nice. Such awesome artwork. But just not much better than this. It's Masterwork. We go to the back here. Usually doesn't have. Has some extras actually. It's nice. I don't have too many Masterworks. I only have I have like 3. Oh, they actually have some from Dracula Lives. I didn't know that. That's awesome. A lot of nice extras I can see here. That's very, very cool. Man, look at this. That is some spectacular artwork. Look at that. It's reminiscent of like Frank Frazetta. You know, god damn it, it's so great. I wish they would do an artist edition of this. This is so, it's just so great, so great, so great. Yeah, Marvel Masterworks, Tomb of Dracula. As I said, I want to do another video when I go into it more. But very, very happy to have this book. Second book is The Fall of Dead World, Book 3, Volume 3, The Dark Judges, by Keith W. and Dave Kendall. And my cat makes an an interference. Beautiful hardcover from 2000 AD, the third volume. I don't know if there's more coming. Would be surprised. Get the spine here with the 2000 AD logo there. The back. So this retails for $27.99 and $21.99 British sterling pounds. Get into this. I obviously have the other two volumes. The hardcover quality itself is so good. It's so sturdy, and it's better than like Marvel or DC. It's one of the better quality books you can get. It's like the actual book itself. And the artwork here by Dave Kendall is stunning. Absolutely stunning. It's horror, but it's great horror. I mean, come on. Can't go wrong with this. This is freaking amazing artwork. It's like reminiscent in a bit of Assad Ribbage. Stuff like that. It's just tremendous artwork. Go quickly to the back. Let's see some nice extras here. Look at that. That is so cool. Look at that. That is like beautiful art, right? God damn it, look at this. You don't get more like atmospheric style artwork and horror. And this, it's some sketches. Yeah. Volume 3, and to me, as long as they keep publishing these books, I'm gonna buy them. Third and final book that I picked up is the Steranko Nick Fury Shield Artisan Edition. So this is obviously Marvel series, but this is published by IDW. Has like a box look to it. Looks like a box. It's a soft cover, unfortunately, in the Artisan Edition. There is an Artist Edition, and there's the Marvel Steranko is King Master, like gigantic edition. You get the spine here with the Marvel and IDW logos. The back. This retails for $39.99 US dollars. So from IDW Publishing. Beautiful book though. You look at this, these little flaps they have here. So this is the Artisan Edition. So you did very cool artwork, just side here. Very, very cool. Oh man, Steranko's artwork was so great, so great. So this is, you get this, the sketches, basically the early artwork. It's very, very cool. Now I have the color version, obviously, so I want to do a comparison to that as well. So, but I want to do that also in a separate video. Here you have like the pure Steranko artwork. This book just came out, so I'm gonna boom. Yeah, you can't go wrong with this. The Steranko, this series was so groundbreaking when it came out. Years and years and years ago. the 70s. Yeah, look at this. That's pretty stunning, okay? His artwork just took everything to a completely new level. Like, pop artist. Yeah, this is an amazing book, and I urge everyone to check out the color version, the original, like the actual print version of this. It's but I'm so happy to have this. That's for the section of the books, and let's go to the section of movies that I picked up. And let's start with the DVDs. So first up is Bone Tomahawk with Kurt Russell. Also has Patrick Wilson, Matthew Fox, Lily Simmons, Richard Jenkins, and David Arquette, I think, is in this. Bone Tomahawk. I guess take away my cat again. Sorry. This is a Western story, obviously. It's an incredibly violent movie. My goddamn, it's violent. It's about cannibals and shit. It's so freakishly violent. I enjoy it. And as I said, it's so outrageously violent and gruesome, but it's not to the level that takes over and the story doesn't have a point. It actually has a very good story to it, but it's very, very, very violent. The director of this, what's his name? Let's see here if we can. But anyway, I can't find the name of the director. Anyway, he also did a movie called Brawl in Cell Block 99 with Vince Vaughn. And you always think Vince Vaughn is a funny character, but that's also an incredibly violent movie. It has an awesome soundtrack, though. But that's also another movie that I recommend. But Bone Tomahawk is actually a really, really good movie, but it's not for youngsters. It's very violent, but very good. Kurt Russell has a great performance in this movie. Moving on to a movie called Extracted. It's a movie that is very not... it's not known. It's a hidden gem to me. It's a lesser known book. Or movie. And but it's really good. Obviously, I wouldn't have picked it up if it wasn't good. So it's about a guy who goes into the mind of a robber, a criminal, and they want to extract information that leads to the release of a kidnapping, I think, and he gets caught in his mind. It's a little bit of an Inception type movie or style, but I really enjoyed it. It's a small production. It's really, really good. As it says, in the tradition of Inception and The Cell, and that actually fits very well. I really enjoy this movie, Extracted. Okay, here we go. DC's Injustice. Take away this dust jacket. This was really bad. This was probably the worst DC animated movie I've seen. This is really, really bad. It's one shitty movie. The animation style is bad. The production is bad. The voice work is horrendous. They chose to have Justin Hartley as Superman. And my God, that's just a bad choice. That is so horrible. Oh my God, it doesn't fit at all. It's just really, really bad. He does not work. They have Anson Mount as Batman. He is okay, and that's it. Nothing more than okay. It's just really horrible. I played a video game because the video game is great. Read the books because the books are great, but don't watch this movie. It sucks. It's horrible. Just don't buy it. Download it, for Christ's sake. This is crap, basically. It's a really shitty movie. Nothing good about it. Let's move on. Less said about it, the better. The final DVD I have is my all-time favorite movie. This is Brotherhood of War. So this is a Korean movie about the Korean War, South Korean movie about the Korean War, and about the beginnings of the Korean War when North Korea actually invaded South Korea and how the Korean War started in the 50s. It's about these two brothers who unwillingly gets drawn into the conflict, and how the story is basically about how this big brother wants to save his little brother who has a heart problem, and he does everything in his power to take care and save his brother. He just wants his brother to go home to the family. It's an incredibly emotional story. I cry when I see this movie, almost to the point where I cry at the beginning of the movie because I know the end of the movie. I didn't understand how this movie couldn't have won the best foreign movie Oscars or the best just Oscar for best movie. Unfortunately, it didn't. It should have. It's such a good movie. I love this movie. I don't know what more I can tell you other than I love this movie. It's one of the greatest masterpieces that have ever been made in cinema. I love it. I love it. I love it. Fortunately, haven't been able to get a physical copy until now, and I finally did get a copy of it. I've only had it digital, and now I do have it. Physical copy. I'm so happy. Unfortunately, Blu-ray hasn't been available. There's only like the Korean version available on Blu-ray. And talking about Blu-rays, let's move on to the Blu-ray selection. And let's start with a good DC animated movie. This is Batman The Long Halloween Part 2. So the dust jacket. See the back here. It also has some special features. Yes. Some bonus cartoon. Oops. This is a good one. Obviously, second of Long Halloween. Continues the story. You know how much I love Halloween. I did a Long Halloween. I did a video on it where I talked about all the different editions I have, and obviously I have Volume 1. So awesome. This was really, really good. The voice work and the acting and the animation style, it's all great. Just a great movie. Great storyline. Predestination with Ethan Hawke. This is a mind trip of a movie. It's a very cool movie. It's kind of difficult to actually keep up what's happening. It kind of twists itself more than once. Yes, at least when you can say, and it's in a way you wonders if it actually makes sense because it's really, really weird, but it's really damn good. Ethan Hawke makes a tremendous performance, and it's overall, I love this movie. I think it's great, but it's a mind trip and it's different. Final thing I'm going to show today is a Taiwanese movie called Warriors of the Rainbow, but it's made by John Woo. An epic. It's almost 3 hours long. Just got it today, in fact. Tremendous movie. So it's about the indigenous people of Taiwan, and it's about the tribes, one particular tribe of the Taiwanese people, and their life, basically. And I think it takes place during the First World War. I'm not sure, honestly. That's horrible to say, but maybe it's the First or Second World War. The Japanese invade Taiwan. I'm sorry, they invade Taiwan, and so these people fight back. They also not only fight back, but they fight with other tribes as well. But for being a Taiwanese movie, it was their official selection for the Oscars. It's a tremendous movie. It is really good, and it's another one. It's long. It's almost 3 hours. I was happy to get this on physical copy as well. But heavily recommended. It's an underrated movie. As long, these two movies are very much underrated, and because it's Taiwanese and South Korean, it's movies that unfortunately don't get a lot of attention, and they should have it, because these movies are so much better than a lot of stuff that is out there today, and a lot of stuff that have been out there forever, basically. And just, I would love to tell you people to give Asian movies more of a look, not just like the TV shows like Squid Game, which is an awesome television show, but the movies. And I have a ton of Asian movies, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, and there's so many good ones that don't get any attention because they only get obviously they don't get releases in cinemas here in Europe and America, and you kind of don't know these movies exist. But heavily recommend them. Heavily. So that's what I have picked up of late. As I said, I have plans to do videos for the Tomb of Dracula and the Shield books to do comparisons. I don't know when, because even though it's Christmas and New Year's, I still work a lot. Don't really have any time off. And as you know, I don't do videos like every day. But I do want to make that video about Tomb of Dracula, because that's so awesome. So, well, until next time, Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, stay safe in these very bad times around the world, and until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.